Very good morning to everyone, uh, CSE students and IT students. Let me introduce myself. This is Dr. Bashir Muhammad, who has joined newly in our college. I have got 20 years of experience in teaching. I finished my BE, ME and doctorate in computer science stream. I have been allotted the machine learning subject to handle for you people, that is for CSE, both sections, and information technology also. So today we are going to discuss the introduction of machine language. In this today's session, we are going to discuss only the introduction of machine learning. This is what we are going to discuss. Since it's the first class, it will take 30 minutes to 35 minutes to complete this session. So machine learning, the name itself, it gives the meaning. The machine has to learn something. So what is the definition? Machine learning is actually a subset of artificial intelligence. So it is the subset of artificial intelligence which provides machines, that is our systems, the ability to learn automatically, not manually, the ability to learn automatically. The system will learn automatically and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. So it learns itself automatically and improve from experience. It improves its ability from experience without being explicitly programmed. Without any programming, it learns by itself. So this is what a definition. The machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence which provides machines the ability to learn automatically and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. So the machine learning provides machines the ability to learn automatically and improve from experience. It is the past experience, without being explicitly programmed. So we no need to program the machine. It learns automatically and improves itself through experience. So this is what the machine learning definition. It is actually the practice of getting machines to solve problems by gaining the ability to think. So underline the word, the ability to think. So here we are making the machine by gaining the ability to think, right? Next, machine learning algorithm. What is machine learning algorithm? It is a set of rules and statistical techniques used to learn patterns from data and draw significant information from it. So the algorithm is a set of rules. It contains set of rules and statistical techniques also, which are used to learn patterns from the data and get the significant information from it. Let us take one example. Let us assume that the example for machine learning, we are making the machine to learn something. What we are making the machine to learn something, whether the rainfall will come or not tomorrow. This is what we are going to predict. Let us assume this is an example, and in machine learning algorithm, it contains the set of rules and statistical techniques used to learn the patterns. So what are all the patterns needed from the data? Here the data will be the available data which are already available. That means in the case of rainfall, it will the rainfall will come tomorrow or not. For that prediction, then there will be some past data available. If the rain will come tomorrow, if the possibility is coming of rain tomorrow, then for that there will be some past data which are available already. And if the rain won't come tomorrow, and for that also there will be some past data available. So by using that data, we are getting the output. By using the data, we are getting the important information from it. What important information? From the past available data, we have got two types of data. One is the data for the rain will come tomorrow. Another type of data is available, which is the data, that rain won't come tomorrow. So from these two type of data, we need to arrive the important information. What? The output. What should be the output? If the rain will come tomorrow, if the machine predicts that from the past data, it predicts that if the rain will come tomorrow, it will result yes. It will give the result as yes. If the rain won't come tomorrow, it will give the result as no. So this is what the simple example for machine learning algorithm. And an example of machine learning algorithm is the linear regression algorithm. So there is one algorithm called linear regression algorithm, that can be taken as the example for machine learning algorithm. Next, for understanding the machine learning algorithm, first of all, we need to understand what is a model and what is a predictor variable, right? Then what is output variable, then what is training data, and finally what is testing data. So we need to understand these 5 concepts before entering into the machine learning algorithm. So first, what is model? A model is the main component of the machine learning. It is the main part. It is the heart of the machine learning. A model is trained by using a machine learning algorithm. So the model is trained by using a machine learning algorithm. It has to be trained by the algorithm. An algorithm maps all the decisions that a model is supposed to take. So in our example, the rainfall will come or not tomorrow. What are the decisions to be taken? Yes or no. So the algorithm maps all the decisions that a model is supposed to take, that is yes or no, based on the given input. Whatever the input is given, based on that it will give the output. So based on the input, what we are going to get? in order to get the correct output. We are going to get the correct output based on the input data given. Next, predictor variable. Predictor variable is called input variable for the algorithm. It is a feature of the data that can be used to predict the output. It is one of the feature of the data that can be used to predict the output. So output is predicted by using this variable, input variable. Then next, response variable or output variable. It is the feature that needs to be predicted by using the predictor variable or input variable. So it needs to be predicted by using the input variable. Next, training data. What is training data? The data has to be trained through the algorithm. What is training data? The machine learning model is built using the training data. Actually, the machine learning model is built using the training data which are available. The training data, what the training data will do? The training data helps the model to identify the key trends and patterns essential to predict the output. So the training data gives the model to identify which are all the key trends and which are all the patterns which are essential to predict the output. So this is what training data. And testing data. What is testing data? After a model is trained by using the training data, it must be tested to evaluate how accurately it can predict an outcome. How accurately it can predict an outcome. For that purpose, the data which is already trained must be tested. So this is done by the testing data set. Next, machine learning process. How the machine learning process goes? By using the machine learning algorithm. So for that, we need to understand 7 steps. So what are the 7 steps? Define objective, that is, we need to define the objective of the algorithm, objective for the algorithm. And second, data gathering, the data which are required for the algorithm, that has to be gathered. And data preparation, the gathered data must be prepared for the algorithm. And data exploration, data must be explored for the algorithm. And then building a model has to be built by using the data which are already available in the algorithm. Then model evaluation. So after building the model has to be evaluated. And finally, the 7th step is the prediction of the output. So these 7 steps are there in machine learning process. So we will see one by one. So here the machine learning process involves building a predictive model that can be used to find a solution for the problem statement. So it finds the solution for the problem statement. To understand the machine learning process, let us assume that we have been given a problem that needs to be solved by using machine learning. So we are considering an example. The problem is actually, it is to predict the occurrence of rain, which we have already taken before. Again we are taking the same example for explaining the 7 steps in machine learning process. So we are taking the example as a occurrence of rain in your local area by using machine learning algorithm. So these are the steps followed in the machine learning process. That is, first we need to define the objective of the problem statement, and second data gathering, third data preparation, fourth exploratory data analysis, fifth building a machine learning model, sixth model evaluation and optimization, and finally seventh predictions. First step is define the objective of the problem statement. At this step we must understand what exactly needs to be predicted. So what exactly needs to be predicted, that must be known here at this stage. What must be predicted? In our example which we have taken, the objective is to predict the possibility of rain by studying weather conditions. Already I mentioned in the previous slide that past data, that means already available data, like that I have mentioned the two terms, past data, already available data. Here in this example, so that already available data is weather conditions for our example. So the weather conditions are already available for the possibility of the rain. If the rain will come, then there will be some weather conditions, there will be certain weather conditions. If the rain won't come, and there will be another set of weather conditions for that. So this is what our example. Next, data gathering. The data has to be gathered. This is the second step of the machine learning process. At this stage we must be aware of what kind of data is needed to solve this problem. Then, if the data is available, then how can I get the data? So we must be aware of these three things. Once we know the types of data that is required, we must understand how can we derive this data. So we must understand how can we derive that particular data. Then data collection can be done manually or by web scraping. So data collection which are needed for our algorithm can be done manually. That means you can take the data from your system, you can enter it manually, or you can browse through internet also. The data needed for weather forecasting. Now coming to our example, the data needed for weather forecasting includes measures such as humidity level is required, temperature is required, pressure is required, locality in which area you are living, that is required, and the locality may be a hill station or a hot station. So these data must be collected and stored for analysis. So this is called data gathering. What data is collected according to our example? Our example is weather forecasting. So humidity level is collected, temperature is collected, pressure is collected, locality is collected. So these data are collected and stored for analysis further. Data preparation. Next step, we are coming to next step, data preparation. How to prepare the data? The data you collected is almost never in the right format. It won't be in the right format. We will be encountering a lot of inconsistencies in the data set which we have already gathered. So the inconsistencies such as missing of values in the data, redundant variables in the data, and there may be duplicate values in the data. So these are the inconsistencies which may be encountered in our problem. So removing such inconsistencies is very essential because they might lead to wrongful computations and predictions. So if you don't remove these inconsistencies, our output will be wrong, our prediction will be wrong. So there is a possibility of wrongly predicting the output. Therefore, at this particular stage, that is at the data preparation stage, we must scan the data set for any inconsistencies like missing values, redundant variables, duplicate values, and we must fix them then and there. If they are available, we must fix it then and there. Next step is exploring data analysis. So it is the brainstorming stage of machine learning. It is the brainstorming stage of machine learning. Data exploration involves understanding the patterns and trends in the data. So it involves understanding what are all the patterns and what are all the trends in the data. It must be understood. At this stage, all the useful insights are drawn and correlations between the variables are understood. So insights must be got and the correlations between the variables can also be understood. So in our example, in the case of predicting rainfall, we know that there is a strong possibility of rain if the temperature has fallen low. So we know that if the temperature is low and there is a strong possibility of rain. So such correlations must be understood and mapped at this stage accordingly. So this is what exploring data analysis. So these are the steps followed in the machine learning process. That is, first we need to define the objective of the problem statement, and second data gathering, third data preparation, fourth exploratory data analysis, fifth building a machine learning model, sixth model evaluation and optimization, and finally seventh predictions. Next step, model evaluation and optimization. After building a model, now the model is built already. After building that model, by using the training data set, it is finally time to put the model to test. So after building a model, there will be a trained data. That trained data set must be given for testing. So the testing data set is used to check the efficiency of the model. So the testing of data is required for checking the efficiency of the model and how accurately it can predict the outcome. So it checks also how accurately the model can predict the outcome. Then once the accuracy is calculated by using the model evaluation process, once the accuracy of our model is calculated, any further improvements in the model, if it is required, that can also be implemented at this stage. So that is what optimization. Once the accuracy is calculated, any further improvements which is required at this stage can also be implemented at this stage. So methods like parameter tuning, cross validation can be used to improve the performance of the model. So parameter can be tuned. The method is called, for that purpose we are using a method that is called parameter tuning, and another one method is available that is called cross validation. So these two can be used to improve the performance of the model. Now coming to last step, seventh step of our machine learning process. Once the model is evaluated and improved from the previous stage, it is finally used to make predictions. Now we are in the stage of getting the predictions. That is, we are in the stage of getting the output. The final output can be a categorical variable. So we can choose the variable. For getting the output, we need a variable. That variable can be of type categorical variable. So what are the output we are going to get? True or false. So it gives category. One is true, another one is false. So categorical variable can be used to give the output. For predicting the occurrence of rainfall, the output will be a categorical variable. So our example which we have taken, so for that the output variable will be the categorical variable, right? So with this I am just finishing the session today. Since it is the introduction, I am finishing with this. So just I am summarizing it, what we have seen today. First we have seen what is machine learning, then we have seen what is machine learning algorithm, then machine learning process we have seen. For machine learning process, for entering into machine learning process, we need to understand 5 things. That also we have seen. What are the 5 things? Model, then predictor variable, then third response variable, then fourth training data, and finally fifth testing the data. So what is this? What is this? This must be known. So we have seen that already. Then after that we have come to the machine learning process. So in machine learning process we have seen 7 steps. What are the 7 steps? We have seen one by one, and in each stage we have briefly seen what is that, and by having one example. So the example what we have is the rainfall will come tomorrow or not. This is what we are going to predict. So by using that example, we have seen each step in machine learning process. So with this, I am just concluding my session. In the next session, we will see the next topic. Okay. So see you guys. Thank you very much.